Hey my people, xoxodazzleglass requested that I review the hard candy line. I've never reviewed any products before. I didn't really know anybody cared to hear my opinion on any of it, so here we go. I have bought quite a bit of the hard candy line. I really dig it. It actually started out as a higher end brand, and now the new owner wants it to be more accessible to the masses. So, what better way to do that than to sell it at Walmart for a cheaper price? The first thing that they made was the hard candy fingernail polish, and I have one in Hypnotic. It's basically the same color as the Honeymoon blush. Love it. I'm wearing that today. Um, but the first color was called Sky, I believe, Sky Blue or something like that. And then they just branched out and bloomed, and here we are. First of all, I have to give big props on the Sheer Envy primer. It is awesome. I have used so many of the higher end brands. This is just as good in my opinion. It almost feels, it has a nice slip to it. It almost feels like it has silicone or something in it because it just glides over, and that's what you want. You want your primer to like cover up any like large pores, any imperfections. You just want a smooth canvas to put your foundation on. So really love that. I will be repurchasing this, and this will be the primer that I use from now on, just because of my financial situation and the fact that it works. And if it works, it doesn't break me out, then I'm gonna buy it. Next in line, we have Hard Candy's Moon Glow. This is 288 Luminizing, and I have the powder on. It'll show up better in pictures, but this is a luminizing powder, and you can lift it up, and underneath, oh God, I'm gonna blind y'all, has this little, I guess like applicator pad type thing, but I thought it's too cute. I'm not gonna use it. The glitter in this is finely milled. It's not like huge chunks of glitter, like you don't look like a disco ball. You just look luminous, and it's really light. Hard Candy is also pet friendly, meaning they do not test on animals. It says on the back of here, we love our animal friends. We don't test our products on them. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm willing to give my money over to somebody who is not hurting an animal to make a product like this. The next thing in line is Hard Candy Glow All the Day. It says it's infused with 24 karat gold. I think that's just a marketing thing. I really don't think I don't believe that, but that's what it looks like. I'll swatch it for you. And a little bit of this will go a long way because I've had this sample for a while. And they have them in larger bottles, and they even have a pink, like, it almost, I think I would use the pink one for like a cheek stain or something, but it's in a big bottle. I haven't used that one yet, but see, it's just really, and you can go on and just tans you up slightly. I mean, and you can build it up. And someone as fair as me, if I can use it, I mean, it's pretty good. Okay, what I am wearing right now is called Rock and Roll. It's the Kal-eye-descope Baked Eyeshadow Duo. And what I do is basically I half it up and use one side wet and one side dry. It's just easier that way. You never want to wet the entire product because you have to like wipe off all that because it dries hard and it's just nasty. But that's what I did. I put the like lavender shade on wet, and then went out in the crease with the gray dry. And then it may not show up, but in pictures it will. This is Meteor Baked Glitter Eyeshadow Supernova. And that is like right around in here. I don't know if you can see those glitters. Let me just say, this reminds me very much of Beauty Marked from MAC. I owned Beauty Mark and I gave it to a friend. And honestly, I think this is prettier. And I love the fact that the veining in it, they always seem to have really good veining in every one of them. Like, you could pull out, you can go to Walmart and pull each one of them out, and there's not going to be one that doesn't have like good veining through it with the glitter. And that's one thing that, hey, if it's going to have some veining like that in it, I want it all through it. And it's not an overspray. It goes all the way to the pan. I believe it was Rimmel had one like that where everybody thought like it went to the bottom of the pan. It was just an overspray. So, love that. And the next eyeshadow in line, which I have used this wet many a time, and it looks a little rough, but oh well. This is another Kaleidoscope baked eyeshadow, and it is called Love Bug. I believe I did a tutorial with this. I'm going to have to look that up. But yeah, the silver is really rocking. And I love the blue too. And I really think of course they market this towards like teenagers or 30-year-olds who still feel like a teenager like me. Because they do most all of them have a sheen or shimmer or straight up glitter in them. And this one is another Kaleidoscope, and it's called Pickup Line, and it's not showing its true color on here. It's teal and like a cream color. Okay, you kind of can see it now. Love that one. And that's it for the eyeshadows that I own from them. Also, they do make a eyeshadow primer, and it's in a smaller bottle that looks very, very similar to this. It's just the eyeshadow primer. I haven't used it, but judging from this, I'm thinking it probably would be, but I really can't say because I haven't tried it. This is Living Doll, another baked item from them, and it says that you can apply it dry for a soft and delicate look, or you can use it wet for intense look. So I love this one. Like putting it like right here. I love that. I love that look. It's like hot pink. It didn't come off as strong, but it's pretty colorful. And then my favorite ever from them is Honeymoon. Love me some Honeymoon. Now, I've spoken about this product a time or two. I'm wearing it right now. If you can see, the tips of my eyelashes are tipped in like silver. This is the Eye in Robot, I believe it's called. Let me see. Yeah, Robot. And when I first saw this, like, it says Eye, right? And I'm thinking, pigment? I don't really know, but it's glitter and I want it, so I bought it. And then I found out it's something even cooler than pigment. It is like a wet type of glitter eyeshadow. And this is what I wore on New Year's night. I believe, I did a tutorial using this bad boy. I love it. It seems like there's a lot of product in it. This was on my eye from 12 noon until midnight New Year's. Did not move, budge, crack up, flake off. It was there all night long. I had to come home and wash it off. So that is the test of a good product right there. And last but not least is the Hard Candy Nobody's Perfect Concealer Palette. Now mine, of course, is going to be in a fair shade. Nobody's Perfect Concealer in Fair, number 133. And you can tell I have used the snot out of it. This one right here, the yellow, I do that under my eye and then I put my concealer over it. It's just all correctors, but they're really good. All of them are opaque, and that's what I really want in a cover-up, because you want it to cover up. And that is it. That is all that I have. I'm of course going to list below all the product names and what I thought of them and all that good stuff. And xoxodazzleglass, thank you so much for requesting this. Like, I never thought anybody would want to hear what I had to say about any of these products. But yeah, I totally dig them. I love when I go to Walmart and I'm like, oh, Daniel, I want to go over and look at Hard Candy. Thank y'all so much for watching. Remember that I do have a contest going on, and y'all have a beautiful day.